Hi friends! Welcome to this Pick a Card Tarot reading. So today we're going to be doing a quick reading on what do you need to hear right now. We're leaving it very general, very open to give you whatever messages need to come in for this moment. And I have 3 piles for you to choose from today. We're going to leave this as a kind of quick reading, but that's okay. It's still going to give you very detailed information, and you can use that to apply to your life and your situation as we speak. So we have pile number 1, we have pile number 2, and we have pile number 3. Once again, that's pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Down below in the description section of this video, you will find a link to your reading, so please check that out, and we will start. Hey there, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading for what do you need to hear right now. We're leaving it very general, it's super open, and we're going to find out what information you need to hear in this moment as we are recording. The first one that we have comes with this petrified wood stone, really nice stone here, one of my favorites. There it goes. So let's dive right in. What do you need to hear? First up, we have a card from the Fairytale Lenormand. That is the Crossroads. All right, so you are at a crossroads moment in your life as we speak here. So what's going on with you? I feel like you're in the middle of trying to make a decision. We've got a 2-2 here, so that could be an angel number. You might want to look that up. That might have information. It reduces to a 4. 4 is building foundations. So you're building a new foundation in your life. You're ready to move into a new way of being, a new way of living. And so you're at a crossroads. You have a decision that you can make. You can either turn one direction and go in one way, or you can turn the other direction and go in the other direction. Now remember, it's really important to remember that all paths lead to home at the end of the day. There is no wrong choices in life. There's just going to be different lessons to learn. So one direction might give you some lessons and another direction might give you other lessons, but at the end of the day it's all learning. So if you approach life from the idea that there is no wrong decision, there's no wrong choice, it's just a matter of learning lessons and being open to the lessons that are being presented to you, once you continue to learn that, then you're going to start being able to see a pathway forward a lot better, because you won't feel as conflicted about making choices because you'll know who you are more. You'll know what you want more. You'll know the kind of life you'd like. And then you'll also know what you don't want. You'll know, oh, I went down that road before and I didn't really like where I ended up, so I'm going to go down this road today instead. And so it's kind of like that, and you can always turn around too, if you go down this path a little bit and you're like, ooh, I don't know if I like that. There's always going to be a branch off to get back to this other path. So don't worry about that. So as we leave this open, let's see what you're trying to make a decision about. We've got 2 cards from the Wild Unknown Tarot. Let's see what we got here. We've got the 7 of Cups, which talks about having a lot of choices. Yeah, I'm feeling indecisive sometimes, so that's right in line with this. And then we have the Hermit. Okay, so yeah, I feel like in order to get past this indecisive energy you might be experiencing in this situation, in order to get away from feeling so conflicted, feeling like you don't know how to move forward, you're really being encouraged to go within for answers. You're being encouraged to tap into your own inner light, your own inner wisdom, which might mean, going alone for a second. And it doesn't mean you have to totally self-isolate, but with the Hermit here, it's definitely encouraging you to find out the information for yourself, find out your own way of thinking, find out your own way of being, and don't use other people's opinions to make the choice, right? Not everybody knows the right path forward for you. You are the only one who knows the right path forward for you. So asking other people what they would do can be a little bit helpful sometimes in getting somebody else's opinion, but at the end of the day, you have to follow your own heart. You have to follow your own inner guidance, your own inner wisdom, your own inner light, because that's what's going to lead you towards happiness. So choosing the way forward, the best way to choose that way forward is to follow the pathway towards your own happiness, and not the pathway towards somebody else's happiness or the pathway towards somebody else's success, because somebody else's way through life is not your way through life. You are your own person, you're your own unique individual. And so you're kind of being asked to choose for yourself here, to follow your heart, to find which option is going to be best for your own heart, for your own self, for your own being. We've got 2 cards from the 1JJ Swiss deck. We've got the Queen of Cups, and we've got the Page of Swords. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups here, that's really encouraging me to nurture yourself, like tune into this energy of filling your own cup in this situation. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting enough food? Are you getting enough rest? Are you drinking enough water? Start giving yourself that. If you're really concerned about making this decision, maybe it's really kind of putting you on edge and putting you in this mode where you're like, oh my God, I gotta figure this out. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And so then because you're in that energy space, you're not focused on yourself. You're not focused on the needs of your day to day. So slow down. This decision doesn't need to happen this second. It can happen. You can wait. You can take your time with making a decision. You can always take your time with making a decision in life, and you're really being encouraged to be open to slowing down, taking your time, making sure that you know who you are, making sure you know what's going on, really allowing yourself to take as much time as you need. And by doing that, by being open to taking the amount of time necessary to make this happen, you really have the ability to move into a sense of peace for yourself. And it's going to come with this new mindset too. You're being encouraged to change your mind about something, to open your horizons, expand your horizons, and think about things in a new way. The Page of Swords talks about being in a new beginning kind of a moment, or just being on the first steps of learning something new. And to be in the swords, it talks about the mental body, the mind, the mental sphere. So you're really being encouraged to open your perspective, to open your mind to thinking of things in a new way. That maybe the way that things you've tried all the time that have failed all the time, they don't work for you anymore. So it's time to think of something new. It's time to tune into your own intuition and allow it to give you a new path forward that maybe you would never have even thought of. Maybe it's going to be choosing a path that you never would have chosen before, but actually is going to be way more beneficial for you, or make you way happier than you would have ever guessed. So you kind of have that. Be open to a new perspective. Be open to shifting the way that you think about things. Be open to changing your mind. Next up, we have 4 cards from the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So I'm going to move these up a little bit. Hopefully they're still in view, and I'm going to put these below. We've got the 3 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, okay, the 4 of Cups, and the Hermit. So the Hermit's twice, so there we go. Right off the bat, whenever a card comes up twice, to me, that's the most important message from the entire reading. It's just highlighting for this reading, this is the message to take away from the whole reading. So you're really, really being encouraged to break off on your own for a bit, go within. Go within and come to your own conclusions about life. Go within and come to your own way of thinking about things. Go within and come to your own inner sense of self, your own inner being, your own inner wisdom, your own inner light, and really, really, really be attuned to that. That's kind of one of the biggest things for you in this moment, is to do that. And once you do that, remember, you're so focused on these 3 cups down here with this 4 of Cups that you don't even notice the universe is trying to give you this gift here. There is actually another path forward. So when you're in this crossroads, when you have all of these choices and you feel so indecisive, that's because these aren't the right cups for you. You're just so focused on them that you think that's all you have. And so you're so depressed because you're like, ugh, I don't think any of these are going to work. And I just feel so stuck and I don't know how to go forward. But by going within, by breaking off and being on your own, at least being in your own way of thinking, being in your own mode of being, you're going to be able to tune back into your own inner wisdom, your own inner energy, and you're going to be able to see this cup that's coming for you, because there is a cup available to you that you just didn't even see. And the reason why you're so stuck in this is coming from this 10 of Wands card here. The 10 of Wands is being super overburdened. This man is trudging along, bringing these 10 wands to the village. They're too heavy for him. It's too much of a load. It's too much for one person to carry. But he feels that it's necessary for him to carry this anyway. He feels compelled to carry these. He feels he has to carry these because of whatever reason. Most of it's societal pressure, societal conditioning. The way he grew up, he grew up learning, oh no, all men carry these 10 wands and this is what you have to do and blah, 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 blah. So he's stuck with this mental picture of the way things are supposed to be. But in reality, he can change his perspective and learn, oh, you know what? There's like 6 other people in the village who would be perfectly willing to help me transport these wands with me. I don't have to just do it on my own, Or it could be, you know what? I don't even need this village anymore. I can go off and do my own thing. I don't need any of these people. I don't need any of this situation. They're all really mean to me and they're all forcing me to be this certain way. But in reality, I want to be my own thing. I want to go on my own path and do my own thing. So I can put these wands down and go off and do that. And in fact, that's what you're being encouraged to do with the Three of Wands here. Because the Three of Wands is he's standing off on the cliff here, looking off into the sunset and ready to go out and journey, right? He's ready to go journey off into the sea and go travel and go figure out his life and move forward, move into a new phase, move into a new way of being, move into a new life. So you're being encouraged to find this new path for yourself. That if you're at a crossroads in this moment, the pathway forward is going to be this new energy. You know, you don't have to keep repeating the same patterns from the past. You don't have to keep repeating the same modes of being from the past, the same way of seeing things. You can change. You can move into however you want to move. You can be a whole new person, you know, a whole new way of thinking, a whole new way of seeing. So yeah, anyway, pile number 1, that was my reading for you. I hope that it resonates. I know these are kind of quick readings, but I can do much more detailed, in-depth reading through my private readings. So feel free to check those out on my website, www.junodrome.com. I've got a bunch of options available. And then I've got a new way for you to help support the channel too and get some awesome extra bonus content. That's available on my Patreon. That's available at patreon.com/junodrome. Yeah, so anyway, that was my reading for you. I hope that it resonates. Feel free to let me know in the comments either way, and please subscribe to this channel. I love hearing from all of you. So I hope you have a great day, pile number 1, and I will catch you later. See ya. Hey there, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading if you chose this awesome little stormy blue stone, one of my favorites here. So these are going to be really general open questions about what do you need to hear. We're going to leave it super open so you can get very detailed messages about what's going on in your life and your situation and the moment. And so then it can be really, really open to be whatever message you need to hear. So first up, we have a card from the Fairytale Lenormand to dive right into this reading, and it is the heart. All right, so it's tuning back into the heart space, the heart chakra. And it could be meeting with somebody else. You know, there's these 2 lovers here on this card. So maybe you have love coming in. You know, you might have a relationship opening up to you, or you're in a relationship and you're going to further that. But it can also just mean tuning into your own heart space and tuning into your own self-love, you know, connecting in with your heart and making sure you're moving forward with your life from a heart-centered place, from heart-centered living, from a heart-centered way of being and perceiving of the world. Because the heart knows what you want more than your mind knows what you want. Your mind can come up with 100,000 things that could be right, you know, but at the end of the day, it's the heart and the heart space that's really going to show you, oh no, this is who I really am. This is what I really want. This is what I really need for me and myself and my inner being. So you're being encouraged to do some heart space work this week, I feel, with this reading. Next up, we have 3 cards from the Wild Unknown Tarot. We've got the 2 of Cups, wow, which is also that heart-centered being. And it can mean, yeah, the same thing. We've got the High Priestess, yeah, really diving within for this. And we've got the 10 or the 9 of Pentacles, yeah, which is kind of like basking in your own private garden, being in your own abundance, like being very abundant and having abundance open up to you. And this pathway towards abundance is going to come from tuning into your intuition. The High Priestess is all about the intuition, your own inner light, your own inner being. And the 2 of Cups is just the same as this heart-centered card, which is amazing to have it twice. So it's really, really diving in for this reading. It's all about that heart-centered living. It's uniting the forces that might be opposing within you, uniting them together to be one whole, complete, beautiful human being, living and basking in your own love, in your own light, in your own inner peace, and your own inner wisdom, which is absolutely beautiful. Pile number 2, that's great. So you definitely have that available to you, and it's going to be finding this sense of abundance, you know, by connecting into your heart space. You're going to see what you want for yourself, right? You're going to see the life that you really want for yourself, you know, what your heart is calling out for you, you know, to follow. Your heart is calling out for you to follow a path, to follow forward towards whatever this is. And it's going to be connecting into your own inner High Priestess here, your own intuition is going to help illuminate that for you. What is that thing that's going to light you up, that's going to bring you this sense of happiness, this sense of fulfillment? What's going to help you align you to your heart center and move you forward towards this abundance energy? Next up, we have 3 cards from the 1JJ Swiss deck. So we've got the the 6 of Cups. We've got the Ace of Wands, and we've got the Page of Cups. All right, so there's definitely some new beginnings energy that's coming in with this reading. For sure, once you connect into your heart center, once you open up this heart center, you're going to be connecting to your own inner passions, your own inner drives. You're going to be reconnecting with your own sense of inspiration, with your own sense of joyously moving forward with life, knowing what you want for yourself, knowing what's present for you. You're going to be really, really, really connecting into that, and that's beautiful. So then you'll be able to move forward in this new direction towards your own inner happiness. It's a new journey. With the pages, they talk about new starts as well, and the cups are all about your sense of contentment, your sense of peace, your sense of well-being. It's the emotional body, your emotions, your emotional well-being. You're going to be connecting towards this sense of fulfillment and the sense of abundance with this new journey that's connected to your heart center. And you've got the 6 of Cups here, which talks about happy memories from the past. It's remembering these beautiful things that have occurred in your past and being open to the memories that are present for you. So it might be even connecting with your inner child. And by connecting to your heart space, you might connect into your inner child energy, and you'll start to remember some of the things that your own inner child loved, and connect to your inner child's wisdom, of this is what I love as a human being. This is what I love. This is what I want for myself. You might remember some dreams and hopes that you had as a child that are realigning you with this new mode of being, this new mode of thinking, this new journey, this new start. And that's going to jumpstart you towards this direction. Finally, we have a card from the Universal Waite deck. Yeah, it's the 6 of Wands, which is the victory card. So by doing this, you're going to feel victorious, really tapping into your heart center, and maybe look up some heart-centered meditations because they're out there, look up, how do I connect to my heart center on YouTube or on, Google, and you'll start to see a lot of resources available on how to do this work. But by doing this, you're really being encouraged to do that because you're going to be tuned into your own sense of abundance and your own sense of beauty and love and peace and contentment. And you're going to feel so victorious from this journey. It's going to be so victorious for you. And it's really going to open you up to something new, So anyway, pile number 2, that was my reading for you. I know these are kind of quick readings. If you ever want something way more detailed about you and your life and your situation, please feel free to check out my website at www.junodrome.com. I've got a bunch of options available there. Just real quick for this reading, I just noticed these bells for the first time. So, you've kind of got that bell imagery, that dinging, ringing of the bell, it's like, this is happening, it's starting, it's here. So you've got that for you. I don't know. Maybe bells mean something to you. So I'm just pointing that out for you. Anyway, like I said, I've got private readings available on my website. If you ever want another way that you can help support this channel, please check out my Patreon at patreon.com/Junodrome. There's a bunch of awesome bonus content there you can't get anywhere else. And yeah, thank you so much to all my new YouTube subscribers. I'm so thankful to have you with me on this journey. Yeah, thanks for subscribing. Please check back for more content, and I hope you have an incredible day. I will catch you later, pile number 2. See ya. Hey there, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the reading with this awesome blue lapis lazuli stone. Wonderful stone about connecting to your own sense of royalty, which is wonderful. Yeah, so this is a reading for what do you need to hear right now. We're leaving it pretty open, pretty general. I like to do this every now and then because it just gives whatever messages need to come to you, whatever things need to flow. We don't have to put anything on it. We don't have to try to filter it through anything. It's just, this is what it is. This is what you need. So, So yeah, let's figure it out together. First, from the Fairytale Lenormand, you've got the lady here, which to me, you know, she's Cinderella, but she's got all these animal guides, animal friends. To me, that connects right into spirit guides personally. That's how I see this card when it comes up. So it's like you have this connection to the divine, connection to the other realms, connection to your own spirit guides. You have a spirit team. We all have a spirit team out there for us that's working hard to help guide us, to help bring us forward. You know, these are beings, these are entities, these are spirits, they're guides who we've connected with before coming into this life, saying, okay, I'm going to help you, you know, and whether they're helping you to move through their own sense of karma, you know, so that they can help illuminate parts of their own soul, you know, whatever it is, you have this soul agreement with these beings and entities. They could be people from past lives that you had lives with. They could be guardian angels, spirits, whatever, you know, you have connection to these beings and they're here to help you. And so you're really kind of being reminded in this moment, you know, remember that you have this help available to you, that this help wants to come in for you. It's here for you. These entities are here to help you. And so they're trying to communicate with you right now. We've got 2 cards from the Wild Unknown. First up we've got is the Father of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles in most decks, and then we have the 9 of Wands as well. You know, and the 9 of Wands in this deck in particular, I always see as this like stepways, right? That you can achieve whatever you want in life, and actually your guides are coming in to tell you that your dreams, your hopes and dreams, the things you want to make happen in life, you have the ability to make it happen, because you also have the Father of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, who is the most abundant out of any of the cards. He's the culmination of abundance. So you have the ability in this lifetime to manifest absolute abundance for yourself. And however that means, abundance isn't just money. It's also, you know, it's physical health, physical well-being, living in a place that's beautiful and wonderful for you as an individual. You have the ability with this lifetime to manifest this amazing abundance, and your spirit team wants to help you make it happen. Now remember, with this 9 of Wands from this deck in particular, you know, you have this goal available to you, this ultimate outcome. It's not just about the ultimate outcome, it's also about the journey to there. So you're being encouraged to enjoy, you know, maybe you know that you have this manifestation capability available to you, and maybe you're really working really hard at making it happen, and you're going to make it happen. But remember to enjoy the journey as much as you enjoy the outcome, because it's not just about getting to a point, right? Because there's going to be many steps, many points on your road until you get to that point. And that's okay. That's actually a beautiful thing. So you're just being encouraged to take step by step by step. Do it one step at a time. You know, it might seem daunting, but if you just take it slow, you just take it one step at a time. Okay, I'm going to move today. I'm going to do this, this, and this. That's going to get me towards there, you know, and it might be small and it might not be where I need to be in, you know, yet, but I'm doing what I can do in this moment. And by doing that, you know, by continuing to slowly move yourself up the ladder, you're going to get to this place of ultimate abundance that will be available to you. It's opening up to you. Next up, we have 2 cards from the 1JJ Swiss deck. We've got the Moon. Ooh, cool. And we've got the 5, 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you've put in a lot of work, you know, you're putting in a lot of work, and that work is going to pay off, right? Because the 8 of Pentacles is all about putting in hard work to make something happen. So if you're willing to put in the work towards this abundance energy, you're going to be successful. And it might take time, right? It takes time to work something out, you know, building like this kind of abundance, this serious abundance, that's a lifelong pursuit, and that's okay. You know, you have time, you have energy to make it happen, and your guides are here to help you. They want to help make this happen. They want to help bring this in together. Remember, when we manifest things, when we create things into our lives, we are co-creating with the universe. So we put in as much as we put in, and then the universe puts in as much as they put in. It's a process where we both put in the work together. And then eventually you come to this beautiful, amazing outcome at the end of the day, you know. And with the Moon here, you know, that's telling me to tune into your intuition, because your guides are looking to talk to you directly. They want to help you on this process directly. They're here to help. They want to come in and help you right now. And in order to connect with them, you have to connect into your own intuition. And that's what the Moon is talking about. You know, you might not see all of the steps forward. Remember, as you're climbing this pyramid here, you don't necessarily know what step 18 is going to look like, because you're only at step 4, right? But you don't need to know what step 18 looks like. All you need to know is what step 4 is. And that's what this moon can talk about too, is it's like you're being illuminated through the darkness here on a pathway forward. And you might not see everything on the path moving forward because it's dark, but you can still see a pathway forward with that illumination. So you're not going to get all of the answers all at once, but you can still move in the right direction, and you can still propel yourself forward, and you can still take the steps and the actions that you need to take in order to get yourself to this outcome. Next up, we have 3 cards from the Universal Waite deck. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, we've got the 8 of Wands, and we've got the 9 of Wands. All right, so you got the 9 of Wands twice, right? Which to me, whenever a card comes up twice in a reading, that means it's the most important card from the entire reading. That's the message that you need to take away at the end of the day. So, the other meanings for this is, yeah, it's definitely that step-by-step action that's talking about it in this card. But with this one, he's more about this like battle-hardened soldier, right? He's been through so much in his life. He's been through a lot. He's been through all of these hardships, all of these tremendous things that have occurred. And you know what? He's stronger for it now. He knows more about life now. He knows more about how to exist in the world now. He knows more about who he is as a being, as an entity on this planet now. And because of that self-knowledge that he has, that intimate self-knowledge, he's able to make anything happen for himself. He's able to go out and make anything occur. So you can do anything you want, because you have the experience and you have the life that has built itself forward, especially with that 8 of Cups here. And once you tap into this, it's moving very quickly. There's a very swift moving action here with this 8 of Wands. So it's coming very fast. It's moving very fast. It's a very dynamic moving period that's just moving fast for you. So you're moving towards this abundance very quickly. So the more that you put in the work, the more that you work towards this, the quicker it's going to happen. The more you're going to be working towards this abundance, and it's going to start flowing in, by being in this abundant state, by being in your own happiness, by being in your own joy, and connecting in with your spirit team, with your guides. You're allowing this to come back into yourself. You're allowing it to come back, and you're going to be really on this pathway towards abundance. And that's what this 9 of Pentacles is talking about as well. She's in her own personal abundance. She's in her own personal garden, basking in all that she's accomplished, loving all of her life and where she is and what's happened, and she enjoyed the journey getting there. Every single day is a gift. So you're encouraged to practice this sense of gratitude that every moment, every day, everything that's occurring as it's occurring is a gift for you to keep moving forward, to keep letting in the love for your life, letting in the time of your life, letting it all in. This beautiful, momentous movement is possible and positive for you. So anyway, pile number 3, that was my reading for you. I know these are kind of quick, but I feel like I got most of the messages out for you. If you ever want a more detailed personal reading, I have them available at my website. Feel free to check that out at www.junodrome.com. If you want to support this channel more and get access to some really awesome, incredible bonus content, please check out my Patreon at patreon.com/junodrome. I got a bunch available there. And then, yeah, anyway, thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. I'm so excited to have you with me. I'm really encouraged to keep bringing you this content, and I'm really excited to watch this channel grow. So I will catch you later, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day, and see you soon.